You've arrived.
We're actually home today.
It's raining outside, so we're staying at home and we're gonna watch some videos.
A new home, by the way, if you haven't
Yes.
noticed.
Yes.
Our background's different than when we usually film at home.
We are in a new place and
Still unpacking a lot, so don't mind the trash bag right over here.
can't do it. It's really hard to do.
We are going today to be reacting to TheTimTracker, which is one of our favorite YouTubers that we like to watch, so we figured why not watch it with you guys. TheTimTracker is like the grandfather of vlogging on YouTube for us.
For theme parks.
For theme park vlogging. And so we decided we're gonna be watching some Halloween Horror Nights videos of theirs that they've done, because we love Halloween Horror Nights and it's coming up really shortly.
So yeah, we're gonna watch some of our favorite ones we've watched over the years, and then we're also gonna choose a random old one and just go with the flow.
Yes.
So we'll see you in a second.
Jack can finally grow facial hair now. Anyway, so this video is called Halloween Horror Nights 23 Lights on Scare Zones. It was in 2013, so Tim has a really fluffy beard. Look at it.
And a mustache.
And a mustache. Oh, I forgot to start with, are we live? Are we live?
What's the first thing that you hear us say in the live show?
Is it salmon? Is it banana bread?
I can't tell.
What's going on?
I don't
Are
know.
we live?
Are we live?
We are doing it. Okay, cool.
Are we live? Are we live now?
Let's see. It says going live. Oh, we're live. We did it. Oh, look at that.
Are we live?
We're live.
Are we live? We live?
Now we're live. Right now.
Somebody said that the first 30
Right,
seconds of our live show is always us being like, are we live?
We did it.
Are we live?
Hey guys. Are we live?
Right, into the video.
It's that moment you've all been waiting for. We're on our way back to Halloween Horror Nights, opening night. I know some people got to go to the employee preview. I was not so lucky, so this will be my first experience. Jen has been following it on the old Twitter and social media. I haven't. I want to be completely surprised when I get in there, and Jen is scared out of
See,
her
that's a lot what Jack is like. Jack looks everything up on social media, and I don't want to know anything about it.
Yeah, so all I do is tell Victoria what's going on, and
And I
she tells
tell-
me not to tell her.
Tell me, I don't want to know.
But I can't help it.
Because that's who they're looking for to scare. Or the
Guy in the
person
car
like,
looking.
You need to be like, come at me, bro. And then they'll actually come at you, and you'll be like,
My
oh,
mustache
no.
is itchy.
PSA, we're not making fun of them or hating on them, okay? We love them, but we're gonna make fun of them a little bit.
Yeah,
Just a little bit. So,
because it's fun.
scratch the me not making fun of them. We're making fun of them a little bit. But we love you, Tim and Jen.
Halloween Horror Nights without some wonderful, wonderful traffic. Yay. Where are all these people going?
You're gonna walk
We're
into the
going
fence.
in.
Ah!
So I said that it wasn't
You'll
gonna
never
rain
know
tonight,
if that
but
child
it
made it
might,
on.
because it always rains on opening.
Ew. What is that?
Everything just looks worse 10 years ago.
Yeah, we so fancy now.
Yeah.
You know what I just realized in editing? If you look at this picture, you can still see the yellow underneath the new Universal Orlando Resort sign. So I think they just made like a silver panel, and they just put it right on top of what the old sign was. Interesting. I never knew that. It's still there.
Nice. I'll show you a little bit better when we get closer, but they put all kinds of vines up around the entrance. It looks awesome. There it
Vines?
is.
They're vines? Oh.
Oh, that's
All right,
cool.
guys. Don't forget, there is a metal detector, and it's not difficult to understand. Just go through the metal detectors, just like you're at the airport. You guys have all been to the airport.
Oh, was this
Go
when
through
they
metal
just
detector. Can't have drinks.
brought in metal detectors?
Doesn't matter. Just go through metal detector. I love it.
So I don't know if this is the first year of The Walking Dead. Or is it,
This is 23.
Is it? I thought that guy was a scare actor the way he walked through that crowd, but he was just a regular guy.
There's like just constantly the Walking
Oh,
Dead theme song
I'm
playing.
with that.
You guys hear it?
How do you
But
deal
it's
with
not
it,
really a
Tim?
theme song. It's just kind of violins being like,
That's not even real.
And then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna walk through the house and try to get as many scare actors and people on the streets as we can. Good move.
Yeah, I feel like that's something they would put fences around
like a
nowadays.
Twister!
There should actually be a scare
Was that
actor
where we
in there,
are?
like
Yeah.
scaring people. That would be brilliant. How do
Oh,
I
I
get
thought
one of
we-
these
that was the
giant
Minions
wooden
building.
fog
I got
machines?
really confused.
I want it.
Is it just Walking Dead everywhere? It's been all the way from the main entrance. Oh, Jesus.
So you have like 3 reactions to fear. There's like laughter, crying,
And ignoring.
I would say anger,
Well, I guess some people, but I think a lot of people
peeing yourself,
just try and ignore them at this point and pretend they're not
taking
scared.
out your phone, making
Yeah.
a barrier. That's what I do.
Pretending you're
So when
texting.
I'm scared, I'll take out my phone and like film, so that there's a barrier between me and the scare actor, because they'll come up to the phone, but they won't like come right up to you
Right.
normally.
Because if you're filming, you kind of come across as not
Yeah.
scared.
My experience with Halloween Horror Nights, I forgot to preface this. When I first went, I went for 3 years in a row without going in the house. Like, I would just walk around in the scare zones. I was terrified. So if you're ever going to Halloween Horror Nights, you just kind of have to force yourself to go into the first house.
Mm-hmm.
But what I still do, because the houses are so loud, I'll put was it like earbuds, earplugs in, and it makes it a little bit less scary.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cheating, but like,
Well, you're still getting the scares if you get scared. It's just you don't get a migraine at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And like the first year I went by myself because I didn't think it would be that scary, and I soon changed my mind. But like you say, the first time you go into a house, just force yourself to try and keep your eyes open the whole time.
form a conga line with you and your friends. So like, have somebody else in front of you, somebody else behind you. At least if you're in the middle, you'll feel protected, like there's a barrier.
Yeah.
But,
The more you keep your eyes open, the more you'll realize it's not
That's
real,
scary.
and
Yeah.
you'll be fine after that. The first few years I went, I was terrified because I convinced myself it was scary, and ended up
here.
walking around like this, and I missed everything, and I was more scared. I mean, I have videos, and I will show you those videos. Just came out of The Walking Dead by myself. I swear I've never been so scared in my life before. I didn't want it to win. I wanted it to win. This was actually The Walking Dead. It was the last year they did The Walking Dead house, coincidentally. It was Chance's year, so what's that, 2016, I want to say? I don't know, something like that. 2016, 2017.
I went that year, I think.
So that year I was so scared, I did The Walking Dead, I did Krampus, and then that was the only houses I did. I had the stay-ins, the tickets that let me go to HHM for like the whole 2 weeks, and I only went 2 days because I was terrified, because I was by myself. So, but now it doesn't bother me, so.
Now he's easily scared by everything else but Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah, like loud noises in the middle of the night, I'm like,
But
But
Halloween
then-
Horror Nights, he's like super chill, and I'm the one that's scared.
yeah.
Oh, he's going for it. Chewing off his leg. Bro, run! Why are you still right next to it? I feel like if there was a real zombie apocalypse, you wouldn't be, even if your leg was chewed off, you would be trying to crawl up that thing and getting away from the zombie. But no, instead he's climbing down and
Towards
following the zombie. Sir? Are you okay?
Stay off the balcony.
It was nice of the zombie to leave me alone.
Stay off the balcony.
It's the commitment.
Commitment to
The
the role.
commitment.
That was awesome. They like chase people around and get them. So I think he's back behind the thing resetting his leg again so he can run away from him one more time. It's brilliant.
What's that? God, the chefs are just walking down the middle of the street.
Those were the zombie chefs.
The zombie chefs.
Literally.
Is it a truck?
They use that truck for the Purge, I think.
It's
and
the zombie van.
they also use that truck for Killer Clowns, the ice cream truck.
Yes.
That truck's had some use over the years.
Is it the same truck
I'm
though?
pretty sure it looks exactly the same. It's been
Uh-oh.
repainted, obviously.
Uh-oh, what's happening now? Dumbledore's coming into town. Is what it looked like.
It is.
I'm there.
Oh,
Awesome.
Beetlejuice. is
Totally
still there.
getting dark, guys. I'm trying my hardest to get around the park and
Means
get it all
fast,
before
isn't
it
it?
gets dark. So We'll see what
Yeah, I want to
happens.
see what other scare
Oh, they've
zones
got
there is.
fog
There's
out
like
all
zombies
on the lagoon.
everywhere.
That's awesome. Look
It
at them.
still looks zombie. It
Looks
is.
so good.
Is all the scare zone zombies?
Awesome.
Maybe.
They really doubled down on The Walking Dead, didn't they?
Yeah, it was very popular at a certain point. I
Yeah.
never watched it.
We're all infected.
Oh, fireballs.
Wow.
They don't
There's
do
a
that
fire
anymore.
behind us.
So-
Disaster!
Oh, they're still building Potter in the background.
Yeah.
We're about to find out.
Change the zombie.
One of them.
This is Jen's so scared.
I thought you weren't gonna be scared.
Okay.
It's like I have a beer in my hand.
We'll spill it!
Save
Alright,
the
I think we're
beer.
out of the.
Oh, chainsaws. They always put chainsaws in this area and in Krusty Land.
That was awesome.
was a bad
Apparently,
scare.
I have a man crush Monday on one of the chainsaw guys.
Well, you did. He
'Cause
said
he
he goes.
was-
His exact words were, "That guy was so dreamy."
No, I said you're so hunky. You're so hunky.
Hunky.
He waxes his chest. He was the hunkiest chainsaw guy ever.
And then as soon as he said it, he wrote his name on his binder, and he was like, "Tim plus Chainsaw Guy forever with heart." And it was
And then there were like unicorns and rainbows and daisies.
Ooh, it's a camping area.
I mean, it is kind of cool.
There's still zombies around, but it's a camping
I
area.
can't remember his name. I want to say Del, not Del. This is like season 2 of The Walking Dead. It's been years since I watched it. I can't remember his name.
It's an interesting name.
It's not Del.
I don't know if I like it that all the scare zones are Walking Dead, though.
I don't. I love The Walking Dead, and I was addicted to it around this time. And maybe at the time I
It
would have been like,
cool.
"Oh, that's cool." But now
I
I'm
like it when it's diverse scare zones, and each scare
Yeah.
zone's different. You can take different pictures.
because they definitely have a
Instagrammable pictures.
They definitely have
like,
a Walking Dead house this year.
Like
as well.
last year, they made it very aesthetically pleasing. It wasn't super scary. It was more like you can take pictures in front of like the
Yeah.
arcade machines and all that
Yeah.
good stuff. But like,
I don't remember much of the scare zones. Oh, there was a, what was it? The Zombieland. That was it. Zombieland 2 or whatever.
yeah, Zombieland. There was the video game one. Trick or Treat was 2 years ago, which was down. No,
It wasn't Chucky last year,
3
right?
years ago.
That
3
was-
years ago.
Was it the Botox one?
Yeah, it was the
It was the model and
model injection
Yeah.
thing. Vanity Fair.
oh,
Vanity Fair.
where did you pluck that from? I never would have got that.
I think that was it.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know what was down this alleyway though. I don't remember it.
By the way, normally it's always like a generic smoky Viking or
No,
like,
but there was a year that it was Trick or Treat, which was really
yes,
cool.
yes. Well, these are like projection maps, aren't they? Yeah. These
Oh,
are
it was
really-
Viking last year.
Was it?
Yeah, I think so. Ooh, that's graphic.
See, that's cool for a scare zone. You know what I mean? Like, there's some effort been put in there. That's pretty cool.
Ew.
It's pretty graphic. It's pretty cool though.
Oh.
They have like these projections across the way here on these buildings. I don't think they do anything. I think they're just there for like extra show.
It's like we're in ET, but it's like gone wrong.
It does. You can kind of like imagine this being the ET ride with zombies.
ET smell.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
do
you
it.
can smell the ET smell. Okay, so that's the zombie from season 1.
Again, I don't get any of these references.
Episode 1.
Barn. See how it does.
Oh wow, they have a walk-through barn in a scare zone?
Oh, it's too dark.
That's cool.
Too dark. Oh, that looks awesome.
That does look awesome.
You can just stay in there and take a picture.
Probably. Where is that? Oh, that's
Oh, and
By
you can't
Central
even see
Park.
the
Yeah.
well walker.
what show was
Jeez.
Oh, I thought she was really gonna scare you.
No, I saw her head.
Darn it! I took
saw
a good
her
picture
head.
of the well walker.
Oh,
I want
nice.
you to put it in the video.
I'll do that.
Ew.
There's the media event, looking at awesome.
Oh, we
Here's
got the major
burning
event.
bodies. I don't
They
know
got
if you
some
guys
really
can
cool
see
set
it.
Do you
pieces.
think it smells like burning
But they're-
bodies?
they're
Because that
burning.
would be disgusting.
Run, run,
They should make it smell like burning meat, like beef or something.
You can kind of see like a head and a hand right here. Which is
That's
awesome.
really cool. These are cool set pieces, though. I'll give them that. It is all
Smells
Walking
like
Dead, but it's,
barbecue.
they've done it really well.
His eyes just open.
It's a
freaked out.
scare actor.
Looking all
That'd be
projected
hilarious.
on and crazy. I don't know what
So this
to
is
say
when
about it. It's not
Transformers was
really
already
crazy.
here.
If we have a baby.
Oh.
When we have a baby.
Premonition! He said, if we have a baby!
And then he said, when we have a baby.
And she was like, oh!
Yeah. Look at her eyes. Like,
Jackson.
We start a family. Do you want a Freddy doll, a Jason doll, or a Beetlejuice doll
Let's have all of them.
for the baby?
Let's not limit our baby to one toy.
You
We're
definitely,
gonna hold them to that.
You definitely didn't limit your baby to one toy.
But they need to go to HHN this year and get those dolls now.
Yeah.
Like, it's here.
But you think it would scare Jackson?
Probably. It'll probably
I
scar
mean, you
him
could
for
probably
life.
get the little marshmallow guy from Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters and stuff, yeah. But
Yeah.
maybe not Freddy
Or
and
Beetlejuice.
Jason. Beetlejuice you could maybe get away with.
I don't know. Beetlejuice scared me as a
Okay.
kid. I don't know.
But it's here, it's video evidence right here, so
Tim, gotta get on that.
get on it this year. I want to see you on the hammer thing.
Which doll is the best one? Yeah.
That crazy bulldog right there is pretty scary and good. I kind of wish that there were people up on top of this though. There's a T-bar up there. Why? Hey, how's it going?
TheTimTracker!
To Bobby the Blade.
Bobby
What
the
is this called
Blade.
again? What is it
This
called?
is a 3D house.
Yeah.
I've never done a
Afterlife.
3D house. Are they good?
You gotta
Tell me
keep
in the
those
comments
glasses.
if those 3D houses are good, because I want to go into
City
one
of
one day.
Cary Police Department.
This looks cool. It looks like it's like,
Yes.
what, 50s
It's
theme?
the chair for the blade. I kind of want to name our kid Grover, by the way. Oh yeah, Johnny
Grover.
Focus. There it is.
It's okay.
It was
Still
okay.
waiting. Tomorrow we're gonna go through all of the houses. You guys will see that. I'm excited for some of the other ones that everybody's been saying have been really good.
We're gonna see all the houses.
Evil Dead.
I think he's gonna go in there.
What was the other one? OPD and Duffman representing
Duffman! I love
You all
Duffman.
ready for a Duff? I think that cop thought I was videotaping him, but I was really just doing Duffman. I was videotaping the cops.
Oh,
That was a good
that
scare.
was an aggressive turn, wasn't it? Did not expect that. That was good. The good thing about zombies is they can blend in very well. You know, you can very mistakenly walk past them,
That guy was like super scared.
so you can get good scares.
Because they
especially
wear
in this
normal
stuff.
clothes.
Yeah, exactly. They're really bullying Jen.
The
Jeez.
darkness.
Honestly,
So
me at Horror
in
Nights
this
though.
scare zone,
I just pull a face where I look like I'm not entertained, and then they don't come up to me as much.
Yeah, it's just like,
I'm just like-
whatever. I'm over this.
Try me, and they just don't mess with me.
Yeah.
I don't like being scared.
through all the different obstacles, I really think that everyone has a pet. Like here's the bunnies, right? Bunnies. Let's see if this one over here has anything. Let's see.
Tim's conspiracy theory.
Wheelbarrows. Anything? Oh, yep. What's this? What's in there? Nothing? Speakers? Darn it.
Darn it.
Oh.
No
yeah.
aminals.
Chicken right there.
It's because
Oh, a chicken.
the animals are meant to lure
Right.
walkers
What's over
towards
here?
them.
Oh.
And the spikes coming off, so the
Let's
walkers
see.
walk into the spikes.
I will
protect
find
the area.
something. Oh. What is it? It's like a little ferret or something. What is it?
Ferret. I love ferret.
I think it's rats.
They're so silly.
And that's the last one, right? Everyone has an animal. Do not dead, open inside.
Right, next
Star
video.
Wars.
Little did Tim know he would get to be a scare actor one year.
So excited to watch this video again.
Yeah, this is like one of my favorite videos that they've had. They transformed Tim into a scare actor at Halloween Horror Nights, and just seeing his progression as like acting as a scare actor was
Amazing.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Absolutely hilarious.
And I thank Universal just for making this video possible.
Yes.
Because it's the best thing on YouTube.
We're here for something very special.
Super very,
Very special.
We're so excited.
Universal invited us out to transform me into a scare actor.
Yay!
So this is
This is gold. This is YouTube gold.
What year was
Years
this?
have said
Would you ever be
This
a character?
was
Would you ever consider,
3
like,
years ago,
applying to
4
do
years
it
Because this,
yourself and
I don't think it's that long
like-
ago. Because
I
this
don't
was the
know,
year
I
my
don't know.
mum
Nice.
went.
This is what I said. This is 3 years ago, 4 years ago. Because this is the year that they had the prom night over on the other side.
Right. Yeah.
So that was
This was the year my
I was
mum went.
I was
for the first
working
time.
I was working at Spider-Man at the time.
Oh really?
That's what I'm saying. It was like
Yeah. So this was the year.
3 years
that
ago, 4 years ago.
Before I started working at Universal. This was the second year I went to HHN.
Yeah.
And I went with my mom. She loved this Scare Zone.
I
It was her
didn't get
favorite.
to watch the ball drop ever in this Scare Zone, and I was really sad, but it's okay.
It's okay.
Is the night.
It's happening. So-
Tonight, on New Year's Eve.
Yeah. 1984, bringing in 1985.
This is the best way to do it.
Yeah. So, you guys are gonna be with us during the transformation?
I wish
you
we
guys
were
gonna
in
be out there on the
1985.
streets with me, scaring
There's a
people.
lot of people in
I'll
that
be the
staying
camera
screen
lady.
back there.
All kinds of other cool stuff. Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh, it's jean check. Even better. Oh, there's like boots with chains on them.
Ooh.
This is exciting.
To be fair, this is Tim's old aesthetic.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like when he first started videos, he'd wear
Tell me.
that.
There are like multiple outfits. So we're gonna have a little fashion show.
Oh, is this the first one?
This is outfit number 1.
Okay. What do you think?
Everything's gonna have these jeans and this vest.
I think I like this.
Oh yeah. Wait till you
Rips.
see one of the other ones.
Oh, is it? Yeah, go put that one on.
Scare people. Scare them with a belly.
Oh yeah.
Oh no. Okay, Tim. It's funny because Tim looks like he's not super tall in videos, but like he's a giant in real life, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's
Well,
like,
compared
really
to
tall.
me at least.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I'm really small. So
I'm not, but
Yeah.
still, probably.
What do you think? You kind of look like a pirate a little bit.
he does.
I don't want to be a pirate.
I like pirates.
Wow,
He does
I
look
love
like
it.
a pirate.
Pirate is my aesthetic.
Okay. All right, I'm ready.
A biker.
Wow, I like it.
Is that what a biker would say when they walked out wearing their outfit? Going, I feel like a biker.
I feel like a biker.
I feel like a biker.
I don't know. I kind of like this one.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think your little arms.
I like
are
the
so
second
cute.
one. I like the second one.
I like you like the second one where he shows his belly,
The
No, the
pirate
other
one.
one
It's
with
kind
all
of
the red
cool.
but he shows his belly.
Yeah.
It looks
I think
weird.
the
Doesn't
fir-
fit
yeah,
him
the
right.
first one.
First one.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
You look pretty awesome.
Yeah, I'm glad he picked this one.
Alright, here we go. It's time to start getting makeup put on.
Tim getting the VIP treatment right here.
And then they're going to put on prosthetics.
That's why I said it's goals.
About to look real scary.
When you're that famous, you get to do a promotional video for Halloween Horror Nights, which they've done several actually. That face.
You can just see how uncomfortable
How does
it
it
is.
feel? Yeah.
Weird.
I think you look great.
What do you think?
You should wear these all the time.
He looks like a comedy vampire almost.
I feel like you should be able to close your mouth around that.
Bah.
Bah.
That's his signature scare noise, by the way. That wasn't sarcastic.
Signature scare noise.
that music is
Well,
so.
let's count how many
So
times
far.
Tim says "bah."
Do you feel scary? You look scary.
I feel like a gentle vampire.
He does. He kind of looks like a family-friendly vampire.
Oh.
This is almost Stranger Things-esque.
This guy's a really
Isn't
good
it?
makeup artist.
I wish I looked as cool as this guy does. He just looks like cool in general.
Because he's a makeup artist. He knows how to style.
I love this song. Isn't it very Stranger Things-esque?
It is.
It's so cool.
Feel like
What's
a
this?
vampire. This is a fan.
Oh,
I get it's
nice.
80s
Alcohol,
for 85.
Makeup.
Oh, okay.
So if anyone was curious on how makeup works for Halloween Horror Nights, it's kind of like this.
a
Not
lot more
as
hectic.
fancy, a little bit more crazy, but yes, kind of like
Yeah.
this.
Like we say, he get the VIP treatment right now.
Yes.
It does look really good though.
Yeah, it does. That's how you get rid of any colors. You put red, and then you put like your foundation on top.
It looks
to
so
make it
natural.
even.
It does. It's
Yeah,
crazy
you look
looking.
like you were born to be a vampire.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
maybe I
It's
was.
that contour under the eyebrows.
It is insane what you can do with a little bit of prosthetic and makeup. Literally look like a vampire.
Oh
Tim,
yeah.
you should do your hair
yes.
like that more, bro. Like,
It looks good.
you look cool.
I mean, he used to in the last
guess
video.
that's
In the
true.
last
That's
video we
true,
watched,
that's
his
true.
video, his hair was like that.
Well, Tim goes through stages.
Yeah.
You know.
look how cute he looks.
See, at first when I saw him do this for the first time, I was a
Do you
bit
have,
questionable
like, a
about
favorite
that
look, a
black
favorite
line,
vampire?
I
but
think it looks cool.
in the end, I think it was.
It's cool.
I wish I could still walk.
I
These people
love
are
it.
so cool at Halloween Horror Nights.
I'd be so scared of falling over every 2 seconds.
Yep. I'm too tall.
15 years ago to do makeup, and then now, first year into design and work with these guys. And
Wow.
yeah, so I never thought that some summer job in high school would ever turn into a career.
Aw.
Doing makeup.
That's pretty
Dreams do
amazing.
come true at
That's
Universal.
why we love Universal. See, the whole time I'd be like, oh, that tickles. He does look really good though.
Yeah. He's like, let's mess up your
I
shirt.
bet that's so sticky.
Oh gosh.
I'd be scared my teeth's gonna fall out halfway through, you know?
Just rah!
Yeah. Well, like a granddad. With teeth falling out.
Probably
Oh, I
doesn't
haven't
taste
seen
great.
myself yet.
I haven't seen
This is
my
exciting.
shit.
Shame my shot.
What do you think? What's your favorite part?
I think this
Yeah.
He likes
Yeah,
the
this is crazy.
line.
feels scary.
You're pretty scary.
Do I look scary?
Yeah.
I wish I was in this scare zone. The scare zone
Like
was
this
so
video
cool.
if you think that Tim looks scary.
I want to suck your blood.
And more like
The T-Rex.
yeah, it's more
This, not this.
Yeah.
more
He's like full
He's
T-Rex
like fully
mode.
bunny rabbit over here.
that's the attack, and it's always lead with the
I love
Okay.
how innocent he is.
So I always tell people, what's scary is normal.
Shifted.
Just a little bit.
I'm scared. I feel like I can't be scary because of the way that I'm talking right now.
Yeah.
It's very.
You don't have to talk though. All you have to go is.
It does sound like the classic Dracula kind of voice, doesn't
I
it?
want to suck your blood.
Yeah, yeah.
Last question.
Hit it up.
Is this the first time you've ever been interviewed by a vampire? And this is your interview with vampire?
Oh.
Jen just giggling behind the camera.
Open the blinds. I think you might be the first vampire that's officially interviewed me. When I've talked to people getting ready before, it's well before they've been bitten and turned into a vampire.
All right.
All right.
First time.
Sweet. Thank you.
Thank you, man.
Like, he's so awkward.
So nervous. It's supposed to be scary. I'm a nervous scarer.
He has no idea what he's doing.
He's so
Why am I
awkward.
scared? What about these girls right here?
What about these girls right here? He's like, I did it, I got one.
And then I can go up and scare her.
I think he was more scared of her.
Thank you.
She was amazing.
Yeah, she's amazing every year. She's like the highlight every
Use all
year.
the vampires.
Could you imagine being there and you turn around and you see Tim as a vampire? You'd be like, what the?
Oh no.
Hi.
Here's the thing. All he has to do is look at her.
Yeah,
Like-
she's already scared.
Yeah, but it was funny that one where he like scared her and he backed up because I thought he
Yeah.
got scared himself.
He's like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you so much.
rewatch that.
And then I can go up and scare her.
He's scared himself. Isn't that allowed?
Thank you. Thank you. I've confused all the vampires.
It's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, you have to forget about the awkwardness, you know?
And you're on camera.
Yeah, because you're not used to just staring at people like that.
I didn't know. I didn't even say anything to him. I just walked real close to him because they looked at me
Exactly.
and they're like, "Oh no." So I think I understand it now.
I think I've
I
worked it
think I
out.
get it. Just a couple times.
Not one of them.
Ah! Oh. He gets better over time. Yes.
That's all it takes, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just a.
Very fast and retract.
Yeah. I could watch this on loop.
Me too. He's getting better at it.
I'm sure it's so fun. You know, once you get into the flow of it, especially when it's dark.
Finding someone who doesn't...
That was such a quiet noise as well. It's like, man.
You gotta find someone who doesn't know you're there, and then just slowly follow them. It's kind of like Dead by Daylight.
Yeah. Just stalk them for a little bit. That's the only time I ever get scared in a scare zone. Like if I'm taking a picture.
There you have it. That was our night.
Aww.
Transforming into a scare actor.
Aww.
Jen is so happy.
The scaring?
Was it?
She's like, I wanted to do it!
Probably could see it a little
They
bit.
could have made Jen into a scare actor. That would have been awesome. Universal, make Jen into a scare actor next time.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Let's do that.
So it was interesting to see you kind of like change.
Yeah, and a lot more respect for the scare actors. They can still scare during the day, because I think that helped too, was like nightfall, and then being able to like actually get into the element
Scaring
of being
during
like,
the day is hard.
It's nighttime, I'm scary.
You feel like everyone
I'm
can
a
see you.
vampire.
Yeah.
That
But
sort of stuff.
it was also cool too because some of the scare actors, a lot of scare actors were like, "You're doing great." Like they were very supportive and just like super nice, and so I feel like
We're nice people.
I want to be a scare actor one day.
They were nice vampires.
Yeah, turn Jen into a scare actor.
Yeah.
Petition
Yeah,
to
so
turn
thank you
Jen
again
into
to
a
Universal
scare
for
actor.
having us out.
Then you can turn Jackson into a scare actor too. Like a baby.
Yeah, and with that being said, we are off. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Now it's
That's
time
not
to pay the
paid
price.
price. Okay, next
I haven't
video.
heard him say that in such a long time.
I know. Next video is going to be their camera footage.
This is the year after,
Not
I
this
believe.
one. This one.
Oh, or is this the same year, 2018? Was that other one 2018? Transformed into a scare actor?
Is this Jen's or is this?
Oh, this must be the year after.
Tim's? We're gonna save Jen's for last,
Yeah,
so let
'cause
me
that's the
just
best one.
scrub through
This
and
might
make
be-
sure this is not Jen.
No,
Yeah,
this
this
is
is
Jen's.
Jen's. We're gonna, because Jen's is really good.
There's
Tim doesn't get scared as
What a
easy,
fun-
so we're gonna do Tim's and then Jen's. This is when they go inside. They have a camera on them. It's basically like a
rig.
It's like a strap around your waist, and then it's like a pole that goes out. The camera right in front of you with a light. I think somebody walks them through it, so they have a camera guy who's like pulling them through the house.
Yeah, it looks like at one at the end of the clips they're like adjusting settings the entire way around to make sure it stays perfect.
So here it is.
Good afternoon from Universal Orlando Resort. We're here today because Halloween Horror Nights starts tomorrow. And the last time that we were here, they had taken down a bunch of stuff
I
for
wish
Hurricane
Halloween Horror
Dorian.
Nights starts
So
tomorrow.
we're here today to see what the
wanna be
final
a scare actor so
preparations
bad.
are being made for Halloween Horror Nights. Also, yesterday we were invited out by Universal to get a sneak peek of one of the houses, and we got some footage of a scare cam, which actually Jen did last year through Slaughter Cinema, and we'll put a link to that video in the description down below.
We're gonna watch
But
that
this
after
year,
this one.
it was me. I got to wear the scare cam going through Nightingale's blood pit. So
Ooh, was this
enjoy
last
that
year or the year
footage
before?
Right now.
Last year.
Yeah. I didn't go through Nightingales.
So Tim is basically me in a scare house. Literally. And then you're basically Jen.
But you don't even react as much as Tim does.
I mean, sometimes if I get a good scare out, I'll jump on you a little bit. That might have happened once or twice
Yeah,
last year.
I'm
maybe.
very Jen. If I don't have you in front of me or anybody around me, I would be definitely
Terrified.
like Jen.
Yeah.
But if I have you, I'm just kind of like usually I'll just be
Yeah.
on your shoulders and I'm just like,
But then last year in the
Ooh.
Universal Monsters house, she got targeted by like the entire cast of that house.
yeah, because I screamed one time because the Phantom of the Opera. First of all, it's my favorite, of course. Phantom of the Opera scared me, so I screamed. So the entire house just started.
They were literally running after her through the sets and jumping out of windows. It was probably the most
was
amazing
terrifying.
thing I've ever seen in my life. Anyway, back to Tim and his scared face.
Oh. I'm not scared. I'm not scared.
So keep in mind, Tim is the only one in the house, so he's getting every single scare and he's still walking through like a boss, you know?
Yeah.
No fear.
I think you just think it looks cool.
Yeah. It was
Which
a cool
is like
house.
you.
Yeah. I just like looking at everything.
All the scares are happening behind him. That's the
Yeah,
problem.
the scares are a little bit slow, but again, it's probably one
Wait,
of their
wait,
first
wait, wait,
times.
wait, wait. We just missed the part where he says my name. Wait, wait. Listen. Oh, that's not my name.
It sounds like Geronimo.
There's one that says Victoria. That was me. That's my name.
I just love how it's just like, oh, hello. This is what I mean by once you convince yourself it's not scary, you can walk through like this. Because you're like, oh, someone's going to jump out here. Oh, someone's probably going to jump out this hole.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Definitely not gonna have dangly things in the house this year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely not. See? All the scares happening behind them.
But he is walking through the house pretty quick, so that's probably why the scares are hard to time well.
Oh, he just got out. That's it.
He's like,
Fun time.
That was his experience there. Now look at the difference between Tim and Jen.
the difference is amazing.
It's great.
Now, and you guys are gonna walk through the house with Jen.
This was a really good house.
I didn't go through this one either.
It's Slaughter Cinema.
I think this is the year where I had trick or treat, right? So this is the first year I ever went to a house, and I told myself the only reason that I was gonna go into a house was because Stranger Things. It was the first year Stranger Things was a house, so I was like, I have to do Stranger Things. And once I did Stranger Things and I got through that, I was like, okay, this isn't so bad. And then somebody forced me to go into Poltergeist, and I was like,
Poltergeist was scary.
yes, it was very scary.
That was very scary.
So I made it through that. I'm like, okay, if I can make it through Poltergeist, I can make it through anything. And that's kind of what happened. So
Yeah. Poltergeist, she was like covered in sheets like the whole way. And like,
yeah,
oh, it's
that
horrible.
was terrifying.
Yeah.
And so it begins.
Straight into it. It's such a good scream.
See, this is the wide-eyed thing.
Yeah.
That is like fear. That is
Yeah.
like I don't know where to look.
Yeah.
It's dark. I can't see anything. It's gonna come out of somewhere.
I can't close my eyes because I have to walk.
Yeah.
There's nobody in front of me.
Breathe. Me falls on top of a scare actor.
Keep in mind, in the background the entire time, Tim is having the time of his life.
Yeah.
Look at his smile.
Jesus.
Every time she freaks out, he smiles. It's great.
See, Tim, this is why they put Jen in the commercial and not you. No offense.
Yeah.
But this is great content.
Yeah. She has a candy bracelet. Oh, wow, there is a lot of string now.
Oh, Tim got scared.
Yeah, Tim had a little bit, yeah.
Do you think she would have gone to the house without Tim?
I mean, I think she... I want to say she would, but at the same time, maybe that's why Tim's there.
Here's the thing. I don't know if I would have gone into a house alone. Like, they're like, here, we're going to strap a camera on you. You go through the house alone. I'm like,
No. I mean, it's cool,
I would
but...
probably poop my pants. So.
Yeah. I mean, even me in a house by myself, I think it would be... It's different, isn't it?
I don't know how Tim did it.
Oh, it's the mirrors.
Oh, I hate mirrors.
These rooms are horrible. Every house has one of these rooms. People stood still. That was a fall.
Yeah!
Oh, that one got real close.
Oh, yeah. Just breathe.
It's not real. Don't worry. You're gonna be okay. Oh my god. It is. You kind of calm down a second, then they get you again.
It would be fun if they had a double angle where you can see this angle and behind her, so you can see what's popping out at her.
You mean like facing this way towards us?
Yeah, so like
what
somebody
she's looking
behind
at.
her.
Yeah.
Somebody behind her.
Like
so,
an over-the-shoulder cam.
Yeah, because
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. But then you'd be able to see her other camera and maybe the camera guy and stuff.
That is my favorite scream right there. Let's watch that again. Just watch.
Let's watch that again. This is it's straight up denial. That was like scar her for life material, you know?
This is amazing. While Jen is suffering.
See what I mean? Tim loves it. He lives for it.
She's dying.
This is swamp.
She's like, is it over yet? Is it over yet? Is it over yet? Oh gosh.
Tim, alright.
Cinema, which, by the way, how about Jenn's faces in that?
Amazing, bro. Amazing. Right, guys, so something awesome happened after we finished filming this video. We went to Universal Studios and something happened. Stay tuned and you'll see what happened. I'll voice over it. So that's gonna be it for today's video. Halloween Horror Nights is scary. Tim and Jen Tracker are great.
Jen is terrified. Tim makes noises like meh. And
and we cannot wait for Halloween Horror Nights 2020. Hopefully it still happens. It's the 30th anniversary, so I think they're trying really hard not to like cancel it.
Yeah, we're already in a week into July and we've had 0 announcements, which is never happened really, I don't think. Normally there's announcements by now, but obviously there isn't due to everything, so that's kind of happening with everything this year, so it is to be expected, so hopefully...
But they're building the houses. So.
Exactly. So hopefully we'll get something very, very soon.
Guys, we got to meet Tim. I was so happy. It was my first time meeting him. It was Jack's 3rd time meeting him. He met him and Jen in City Walk, I think on his way out of work once. And then he met him while he was at work. And then he met him with me now. So I'm really happy. I was really, really, really sad when Jack called me one day. He was like, "You'll never guess who I just spoke to." And I was like, "Oh, you met Tim?" But look, we met him and I'm so happy. Right after we met Tim, we rode Hagrid's and then we got some awesome Spider-Man masks pictures. So yeah, we had a really good day and he was awesome. He was super nice. I hope you all get to meet him one day. For those of you who are on the TimTracker page, you already know that we met him. But yeah, he was really nice and really tall. But yeah.
I want to be able to like do the worm with it, but I can't do it.
You want to be more like Tim?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for watching this mashup of Halloween Horror Nights
Tim
craziness.
video.
Like we said, everything we said is we're not taking the mick out of people or
He means joking with
Yeah,
people
like-
or like being mean. We're not trying to be mean. We love them very much, and they're our inspiration to be better YouTubers too.
So we just wanted to watch some videos, have some fun and reminisce. So thanks for watching. Hopefully next video we'll be back at Universal. The weather's been really bad the last few days, so we'll head out there whenever we can and see what's new, because the Jurassic coasters have a lot of new updates.
Jason Bourne's actually open now.
Yes, so we will get back as soon as possible. But anyway, thanks for watching. Make sure to like,
Comment,
and subscribe.
and ring that notification bell to know when we post our next videos. Ding ding, Wraith. Ding ding. Enter the Wraith. Ding ding.
Victoria's now obsessed with Dead by Daylight, which is a scary game. So it's all she says right now.
Ding ding.
So anyway,
Ring the notification bell. Ding ding. Bye.